You buy a brand new car. The manufacturer says, "We've optimized the weight." It sounds advanced, futuristic, environmentally responsible. Then you open the trunk and realize what's been optimized is the spare tire. In its place sits a small plastic box containing a mini air compressor and a bottle of sealant. Lighter, more compact, looks modern, and cheaper. The question is no longer, should spare tires be removed? The question is, who truly benefits when they disappear? A complete spare tire setup isn't just a tire. It includes a steel wheel, rubber, a jack, a lug wrench, mounting hardware, trunk supports, and lining. Manufacturing costs are estimated to range between $50 and $100 per vehicle, depending on the segment. That doesn't sound like much, but try a simple calculation. If a company sells 2 million vehicles a year, a completely normal number for major automakers, cutting $70 per car equals $140 million annually, $140 million. Enough to build a new factory or fund a global marketing campaign. That's not pocket change. What makes it even more interesting is that customers rarely notice. Instead of saying, "We reduced costs," the brand says, "We equipped an advanced emergency tire repair system." Marketing language has a remarkable ability to turn a subtraction into an upgrade. From an accounting perspective, a spare tire is pure cost. It generates no direct revenue. It sits quietly in the trunk for 5 to 10 years, hoping never to be used. In corporate finance, anything that doesn't produce returns gets scrutinized. And somewhere, a meeting happens. A PowerPoint slide appears. The figure, $140 million, is circled in red. Which direction do you think the decision will lean? So how does that small plastic box actually work? Inside is a compact air compressor and a bottle of sealant. When a sharp object like a nail punctures the tread, you inject the sealant into the tire. The liquid spreads, fills the hole, and hardens when exposed to air, restoring enough pressure to drive to the nearest repair shop. It sounds reasonable, but the issue lies in the word small. The kit works well for minor punctures in the tread area. If the tear is several centimeters long or located on the sidewall, where the rubber is thinner and bears significant structural stress, the sealant is almost powerless. The sidewall is like the wall of a balloon carrying the weight of a 500 kilograms family car. When that structure is torn, glue cannot replace the internal steel reinforcement. There's another detail few people know. After using sealant, many repair shops refuse to patch the tire because the chemical residue contaminates the interior. That means you may have to replace the entire tire even if the original puncture was small. An emergency solution can quietly become a long-term expense. So, why do manufacturers still choose this option? Because statistically, most tire failures are small punctures. And for that probability, the repair kit is good enough. In business, good enough often wins over absolute safety. The story doesn't end with production savings. When you don't have a spare tire, you're less likely to solve the problem yourself. You call roadside assistance. You go to a service center. If your car is still under warranty, you're more inclined to choose the official dealership. That's when the ecosystem begins to work. Automakers don't just sell cars. They sell maintenance services, spare parts, roadside assistance packages, extended warranties. Each time you enter that system, revenue continues to flow. Removing the spare tire intentionally or not increases the likelihood that you'll rely on that ecosystem. This isn't a secret conspiracy. It's modern business design. Similar to printers that are inexpensive upfront but expensive when you buy ink. The main product is the doorway. Long-term profit lies beyond it. What surprises many people isn't that this strategy exists, it's that it's wrapped in language like new technology, optimization, and reduced emissions. Are car manufacturers entirely wrong? Not necessarily. Vehicles really are lighter. Efficiency really does improve. emissions genuinely decrease. And it's also true that they save hundreds of millions of dollars each year. Both realities can exist at the same time. The spare tire didn't disappear because it was useless. It disappeared because, on the balance sheet, it wasn't important enough. You may never have needed it. You may never need it. But the reassurance of knowing you could handle a problem yourself used to be part of the ownership experience. Now that experience has been replaced with a small plastic box and a hotline number. The next time you open your trunk and see that quiet repair kit sitting there, ask yourself, is this technological progress or a profit calculation carefully packaged? And if you've ever used that kit at night, stranded on a highway shoulder, your story is probably more revealing than any glossy brochure. Perhaps next time, we should take a closer look at what's marketed as the worthy successor to the spare tire. Run-flat tires. Are they truly revolutionary, or simply another carefully engineered trade-off? This story isn't over.